going to make this video as a reference for a JDM Vg30dett. Looking to put everything back together. Some changes I noticed. This is probably gonna be a long, somewhat detailed video, but I'm just trying to get a quick overview. I can use this as a reference when I go to put this bad boy back together. They cut my power steering and AC lines, so I removed those from their respective locations. It'll be getting at 120K or 60K mileage maintenance, but as you can see in here, I've got the NA, it's bagged off or whatever, but I've got the NA AC, the twin turbo AC, and the NA power steering, rain freeze. Got the sensor here, has to be replaced. I believe it's the VTC on this side. Gonna see if we can pull it off the parts motor. That's gonna be donating a lot of parts. Figured out this bad boy, which seems like it's pretty rough shape, the wiring. That'll be all replaced when I throw in a new knock sensor. That's what that, there you go, you can see up in there. I'm gonna pull this EGR. I'm gonna replace as many of these lines as I can, which is pretty much gonna be all of them when this comes out. I'm gonna look and see what coolant deletes I can do when I pull the plenum. Let's see where these lines are going to. It gets a little dark in here. So, got LEDs, so I'm hoping they can give me some backlighting that I need, but we'll see. Very complicated motor. So, here's your starter wiring, alternator wiring that's been cut. I believe, let me see. Yeah, this has been cut. Some of this cut stuff I'm just gonna leave in place for reference when I go back to put the motor together. The throttle body bolts will have to come out. These, they look like 12s, have to come off. I'm gonna take the plenum off, and I'm going to either modify and use upgraded coils, or I just replace the OEM. I'm gonna try and shoot for the modified so that I don't have to pull the plenum anytime I have to do a coil. More cut hoses, more cut wires. I've already taken a lot of this stuff apart, so. And then what I'd like to do is assemble everything on my spare plenum. So even if this video doesn't help and I forget, I still can have this example and everything's kind of sitting where it needs to sit. So respectively, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. We'll see though. But yeah, that is going to be it. I will be replacing these turbos with the new set I have. Trying to think what else I might do. Yeah, any of the extra coolant stuff that can be bypassed, any of the emission stuff I can yank off that I won't need. And yeah, hopefully it's not too big of a job. So if you follow along as I make progress with this thing, hopefully we can get this car done and at least fired up in the spring. Then I won't have to use the heat. We're gonna be switching over to this old school coal setup when I hook the stove up, but it's actually a coal stove as well as a an oven, so maybe I might do some light powder coating and baking, if that's possible. We'll see. World's ripe with opportunity. All right, thanks so much.